Hi and welcome back to Crafters Grove. Today on this video I'm going to be showing you what to do with that scrap wrapping paper. You know, those little pieces that are left over after you've cut the perfect size shape of wrapping paper for your present? Well, here's a Christmas hack for you. Okay, so you're going to start off with any piece of square or rectangular piece of paper. And then what you want to do is take a pair of scissors and cut little strips in the paper as I'm doing here. Those strips can be anywhere from a centimeter in width and anything less than that. And then at the top, you want to stop cutting before you get to the end so you don't have individual strips, but rather strips that are stuck together. So I leave usually about a centimeter of wrapping paper at the end above these strips. Now just continue to cut those strips until you reach the other end of the paper. Once you've cut the entire width of paper into strips, it's time to curl the paper. So what you're going to do is open the scissors all the way and then pinch the paper between your thumb and the sides of the scissors and pull gently, applying pressure to score the paper, which curls it. This is just like curling ribbon if you've ever done that, except with paper you have to be a lot more gentle as it does rip easily. Also be mindful, because you are placing your thumb against the sharp end of the scissors, you can cut yourself if the scissors are quite sharp. So continue to curl the paper all the way to the end until every last strip has been curled. Just like that. So that gives you a sense of the length of the curls with that length of paper. Now if you want those longer curls that seem to cascade away from the center, you really want to work with a longer piece of paper as I'm doing here. Again, you're following the same technique as we did before, nothing is different, but I do want to talk about a few tips. So if you cut the paper with the pattern facing you, it might help you to create rather even strips. However, I have noticed that the strips don't actually need to be even to look great. As I've mentioned in other videos, I don't have great cutting skills and my strips tend to be quite uneven or vary in size quite a lot, but you'll see from the curls at the end of this video that that doesn't impact how the final product looks. It doesn't at all look uneven. So another tip is, if you do lose a strand, as I do right now, not all is lost. You can save that, curl it, and add it to any gift as well, just with an added piece of tape. As I mentioned, the paper can be quite delicate, so be prepared to lose a strip or two, but rest assured it's not going to affect your overall finish. It's also important to use a smooth-edged pair of scissors rather than a serrated edge for ribbon curling. A serrated edge will not evenly score the paper and will not allow for proper curling. One more thing to think about is when you're curling, you should always be scoring the white or blank edge of the paper, because the scoring does remove some of the finish. So if you do it on the printed side, you're going to lose some of that prettiness or some of that sheen. So don't do it. Or maybe do, I don't know. Do what you think is best. You could create a sort of rustic finish if you score the printed side. So I'm also preparing this sheet of wrapping paper because I wanted to show you that even a pretty ornate or detailed print will appear as just a random finish after you've curled it. So you won't even notice that these are snowmen after you've curled the paper and after you've finished it off, which I'm going to show you in just another minute. Okay, so I'm preparing one last sheet of paper into curls to show you that you don't need to have the same matching paper in order to coordinate with your gift. You don't even need to put these curls onto wrapping paper. You could put them onto reusable gifts, gift bags, reusable wrapping, whatever you like. As long as they're coordinated, your final product is going to look beautiful. Okay, so here I have the present already wrapped, and you can see the green will look great. It's matching wrapping paper. It does camouflage a bit, but look at how this red pops. Okay, the snowmen don't work. It's clashes. I'm not in for clashing paper, but the red really pops on this gift. So once you've picked out your ribbon, what you want to do is you're going to fold the paper. How many times you fold it just really depends on the overall finish. So fold it, turn it around, see what those curls are going to look like. So here, folding it in 3 is going to be a great idea. So fold that leftover 1 centimeter into 3s, straighten those edges, and then you're going to fold it over under the ribbon, and that's what we're going to tape to the present. And so that's how you camouflage that leftover centimeter of paper that did not get cut into strips. So this final fold happens right where the paper turns into strips. Once you've taped the curl to the gift, you want to pull them and rearrange them until you're happy with the overall look. You can also add multiple curled pieces of paper to the same gift. Having both short and long will add more volume and more texture to the overall finish. So with this gift, I've decided to do just that. Once you have them in place, again, you're going to pull them and reshape them as you want, but also when you've done two different pieces, make sure to intertwine the curls so they look like one final piece. Okay, so here they are all finished. All I need to do is add some labels and I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this craft, and it's a really quick one, so I really hope you're able to make use of it this holiday season. And really, you can use this technique for any types of gifts. I've used them for birthday gifts, for Valentine's Day gifts, all types of gifts. I really have a lot of scrap paper left over, as you see, so I got to do something with that scrap paper. Waste not, want not, right? Or zero waste habits, save the earth. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Please ensure to subscribe if you haven't done already, and ring that bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. And if you like our videos, make sure to hit the like button, but also share with your friends and family, or even your neighbors, or that stranger across the road that's looking in your window. But then be sure to call the police on her, because that's pretty sketchy. And then maybe share with that police officer too. The more people that watch, the more videos you get to see. Okay, bye!